gorgeous Capricorns, this is Debs, and of course we're here for your reading for August 2026. And I tell you what, guys, it's hotting up here in France. It is really, really hot. I've got aircon going, so if you hear any funny noises, it is not me, it's the aircon unit, okay? It's down really, really low, but just to let you know, if you hear anything, that's what it is. Now, Cappy, in meditation, I simply heard a quote by, I think it was Muhammad Ali. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. So I don't know, Cappy, whether or not you are usually naturally very calm, very relaxed, you know, doing your thing. But if somebody does something to hurt you, you sting like a bee. It could be, this is someone in particular you're thinking about. I don't want them anywhere near me. As long as they stay over there, it's going to be fine. I don't know, Cats, whether or not you're dealing with someone who may have almost a switch personality, right? Sometimes they're lovely and chatty and friendly, and then they might sort of wham you with a backhanded compliment. And this is you thinking, oh my God, right? Oh my gosh. So whatever this is, Cats, we're going to find out. This is the Tarot of Mystical Moments. You know the rest, guys. If you want a private reading, everything is down below. If you want to join the channel, the join button's there. And you know I list all the decks. So Capricorn, are you ready for a fight? Are you ready to rumble? Are you staying well away from someone because you don't know if you're going to get them on a good day or a bad day? I don't know. So here we go. Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Capricorns, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. August 2026. Arnold's standing up in the corner. He's taking off boxing gloves. And now he's sitting on the floor and he's doing a yoga pose. Totally different energy. Okay. Okay. I'm now hearing a really old child's tongue twister. Yellow lorry, red lorry. You try and say that fast, you just can't do it. Does this person get you in knots? Or do you feel this person twists their words? You might be dealing with somebody who speaks very quickly. The King of Wands. Okay. You could be dealing with a fire sign, male or female. Yeah. I mean, this is someone who looks very attractive. This is someone who takes action, but they might have a sort of explosive side to them. And this is you, Cappy, thinking, this person throws me off. One minute they're lovely, the next minute they're sort of touchy with me, you know, antsy with me. You may not know whether, I can't speak, guys. You may not know whether or not you're coming or going with this person. It could be they're going through a lot, right? They could simply be stressed. And when you're stressed and somebody asks you a question, you can sometimes be a bit short with someone because you've got a lot on your mind. I don't know. The Star. Aquarian energy. I feel, Cappy, you might want to spread your wings, but you may be worried this person would be cross if you did. This is you. I mean, your wings are flexed behind you. But you're sitting in that doorway as if to say, oh, can I go? Could I go? If I went, are they going to be angry? There may be something in that. You may feel somebody wants you where they can see you, where they can find you. You might be dealing with somebody who's a little bit controlling. I'm getting a slightly nervous energy here. Okay. Two of Swords. You may not have seen it before, Caps. You might not have recognized it before, but you're seeing it very clearly now. What you're seeing is this person doesn't want you to spread your wings. This person doesn't want you to fly. Is there something here about them being envious of you, jealous of you? In the past, guys, the King of Cups. I feel this person showed their soft side to you in the past. Very charming, very romantic, sweet-natured. And after that, Capricorn, 10 of Cups. You might have built a relationship with this person, you might have ended up with this person, or you might have felt they were the one for you. If you're a masculine Cappy, you might have sat in the King of Cups, feeling as if you fell in love with this person, but now you may feel that there's something very deep within them which causes you to feel a bit nervous. In your thoughts now, 7 of Cups. Cappy, I think you want to spread your wings and see who else is out there, to be honest. I think you're keen to see who else is out there. But you may feel nervous in talking to this person to admit that. You know what, it's been great. I really thought that, this was going to be us moving into the future, but there's something here that doesn't fit right. There's something here that's not right. You may have been afraid to actually say that. You might have thought this person would blow a fuse on you, would freak out on you. In the immediate future, Caps, the 2 of Cups. I'm actually hearing switch personality. You may feel this person's got 2 people within them, the devil and the angel type of thing. The problem is, Caps, you really do like this person, but there's something a little bit unhinged that you can't put your finger on that sometimes makes you feel nervous. It's as if you never quite know what they're going to do, what they're going to say, how they're going to react. You may feel as if you're treading on eggshells around them the whole time. It might be a bit disconcerting. In your fears, guys, Ace of Pentacles. Caps, you might even have thought about you two getting really serious, because I think in the immediate past you imagined yourself in the 10 of Cups with this person because you were falling for them. What you're fearing is maybe taking it to the next level, which could be living together, right? You're actually fearing taking this further, Caps, because there's something about this person, this connection, that just feels, I want to say, claustrophobic. Now, they might have been hurt a great deal in the past. And in which case, if you say to this person, oh, I'm just going out for a drink with friends, you might not get a very good reaction. Oh, okay, who are you going out with? Well, where are you going to be? Can I come? And this is you thinking, for God's sake, I'm just going for a drink with a friend, right? Chill. But it may well be that this is someone who is incredibly nervous and assumes that someone's going to seduce you, or you're going to run off with somebody else behind their back. They might simply have been hurt in the past. And this is what you may be realizing. There's a part of this person that's like a wounded child, right? But the way they deal with it is on occasion being a bit defensive, a little bit aggressive sometimes, a bit sharp with their words. You may even have thought to yourself, well, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, everyone's gone through tough times. But Cappy, things aren't changing. This person's still very up and down. And Caps, what you're realizing is it could be like an emotional roller coaster. You're never going to quite know what mood they're in, and that can be draining in a relationship. You can't spend a whole relationship stepping around someone just in case they're in a bad mood. It's not fair on you. The thing is, Caps, you may realize that you love this person. So what do? In the environment, this is your person's energy, the King of Pentacles. If this is a feminine, Caps, they're firmly sat in their masculine. They may be all about their career, their financial stability. This could be somebody who works very hard. Okay. If they are a guy and you're a feminine, Caps, this could be someone who shifts from being quite dominating, quite strong with you, to playing the victim, to almost behaving like a child. Oh, you hurt me. Why did you say that? You know, a little bit whiny. And this is you thinking, God, you know, I don't know whether or not I'm dealing with a kid or a teenager or someone who wants to be the boss, because they may come across as if they've got several personalities within them. Kind of like Peter Pan, right? Maybe a female version of Peter Pan if you're a guy. Take it as it resonates. But this is you realizing that you don't think that you can actually make this work long term because of the way they are. And I think it saddens you, Caps, because you love this person. But it may be that you're realizing, okay, I love this person, but I can't live with them. Hell no, right? You're fearing you guys moving in together, setting up house together. Ace of Pentacles. In your hopes, Caps, the Ten of Pentacles, you are hoping that this moves into something serious. But you may also be hoping, Caps, that they're not just after stability. I mean, this could be, if you're a female, this could be a guy who was always tied to his mother's apron strings but ignored as a child, you know, that sort of thing. So dealt with childhood wounding. If you are a masculine Cappy, you may be feeling fed up with a feminine who might be a bit of a daddy's girl, right? Well, daddy always did that for me. Daddy did that for me. Daddy paid for this. Daddy paid for that. And this is you thinking, well, hang on, hon, you know, we're in the real world here. You may be dealing with a female who is expecting a lot of you. And the outcome, Caps, 9 of Wands. Oh, you really don't know what to do because you love this person. But Caps, every now and again, they come out with something and it pierces your heart. And what you're realizing is every single time they do that, it's another wound that you have to mend. Every single time they do or say something that hurts you, a backhanded compliment, bit of sarcasm, you know, an unpleasant comment, but they're smiling when they say it. Every time they do that, Caps, they may not know it, but they're pushing you further and further away. Whilst at the same time, they may be talking a lot about you two getting more serious. Clarification for you guys, the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, Page of Wands. Cappy, you may feel that whilst they quite happily leave you out in the cold regularly, they do what they want to do, they say what they want to say, they watch you like a hawk. And what you're recognizing is you can't live like that. This is them being very distant with you, maybe not spending a lot of time with you, not taking you out a great deal, or always saying to you, I'm busy, I'm sorry, I'm working. But every time you think, okay, well, I'll go out with a friend or I'll spend some time with a family member, they may blow up your phone. Well, are you there? Are you sure you're there? Okay, who are you with? Can I speak to them, please? You know, that sort of thing. And Cats, you're getting a bit fed up with it. Whoever this person is, sitting in the feminine King of Pentacles energy, the World. Ten of Wands. Okay. Caps, they're very worried that you are about to end it. They're very stressed that any minute now, you're going to end it. It's as if they can't help the way they are. They might have had this issue with people before, other partnerships before. They just couldn't hold down a relationship because the people that they dated recognized that they had a very deep-seated issue that wasn't resolved. And Cappy, even though you love this person, you're not this person's mom or dad, you shouldn't have to deal with their issues. Yes, I mean, you'd be there as a supportive partner to say, look, okay, if you're going through a rough time, let's have a chat, come and sit on the sofa, let's just enjoy the evening. But you don't want to be their counselor, right? Underneath the deck, Capricorn, 3 of Wands. The Moon, yeah. This is you afraid, Capricorn, of making a change to get more serious with this person. You're afraid of doing that because what you're realizing is you don't think this is going to last. You don't think this is going to end up being a lovely, calm, relaxed, long-term, stable connection. You're going to have to deal with their childhood wounding, issues, imbalance, ongoing. And you don't know if you want to do that. The problem is, Capricorn, you have a lot of feelings for this person. It's almost as if you swing between getting very angry with them. How dare you say that? That was really rude. Or how dare you say that? That was really hurtful. And then when, you know, they say, oh, sorry, I've just had a really bad day, or I didn't mean it. Your heart melts and you think, okay. And you give them a hug and you say, it's okay, don't worry. But blimey, you know, Caps, it may feel like being on a roller coaster. You just can never relax in this person's company and be yourself because you never know who they're going to be on any given day. And that's the stressful part. So, Caps, let's dive in and find out where this goes. Okay, guys. With the energy at the start, I think, Happy, you're recognizing you want to fly off. You want to spread your wings because you may feel this person wants to know where you are every single second of the day. With the 2 of Swords, sometimes you might get messages in and you think, you know what, I really don't even want to answer them. They might message you 20 times a day and it might be a little bit irritating for you if you're trying to work, right? This is someone who needs to make sure that you're there all the time for them. If they don't know where you are, they may get very unpleasant, or they may start blowing up your phone, or they may say to you, I think you're cheating on me. And this is you thinking, oh, for God's sake, you know, I went out for half an hour with a friend of mine for a drink. That was it, right? It could come from a stream of very bad relationships. They just don't trust anyone. But Cappy, in the nicest sense, that's not your issue, right? Let's have a look at this person. Now you are sat thinking, I just want to spread my wings. 2 of Swords, I've had enough of this. The problem is you love this person. You love this person. What's on your mind, Cappy? The Chariot, yeah. I think this is you very slowly inching your way out of this person's life. They may feel it, which is why they may be getting even more intense with you, watching you like a hawk. Cancerian energy. But I don't think this person's a Cancerian, because Cancerians don't tend to act that way. Cancerians are just really calm, right? Yes, I mean, if you piss off a Cancerian, run for the hills. But generally, Caps, they're quite relaxed, right? Tell us about the Chariot. 2 of Pentacles, you are deliberating. You are deliberating. Do I break it off with this person? Do I do that? You don't know. Tell us more. Knight of Swords. Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, what mood are they going to be in? Are they going to fly off the handle? Are they going to be in a good mood? They may make you really nervous. They may make you nervous, guys, and that's not good. Yeah. You may feel they watch you 24/7. This is someone who swings from being super confident, as if, yeah, I don't need anyone, thanks, to, I need you, Cappy. I need you. I need you. I need you. Very needy, very clingy. And you just, it's a very difficult energy to deal with. Because, you know, you end up getting angry about the way they treat you maybe sometimes, and then you're full of compassion, because what you may think about is this person has really been through it. Something's happened to this person in their life which has caused them to sit in this up and down energy, putting up really strong boundaries. Don't come anywhere near me, but then behaving like a kid, behaving like a child. But Cappy, where are you? I need you. I need you. Where are you? Can I see you tonight? Well, why not? Who are you with? And I'm just getting this, oh my goodness, how do I deal with this person type energy? Emperor. Caps, you don't know how to take this person. You don't know how to take this person. I mean, you could be the Emperor, and you could be thinking, well, I'm trying to act like, you know, a guy here and protect this woman and be all sweet-natured and nice, but blimey, when she's angry, when she tells me, you know, don't do this and don't do that, oh yeah, you're looking nice. Why the hell are you wearing that sweater? It looks crap. And this is you thinking, underneath, you're actually quite bitchy. But then this person may say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I was kind of joking. And you're thinking, no, you weren't. You know, do you know the sort of person I mean, guys? We've all met those types of people. Backhanded compliments. I always remember I put up an umbrella one day, walking around a market with my mum. And I hope to God she's not watching this reading. And it happened to be lots of different colours, because I love colour. You know, my garden's full of colour. And Mum looked at me, she laughed, and she said, darling, you know, everyone's going to think you're gay. And I thought, I'm sorry, Mum. You know, I mean, I'm not, guys, but do you know what I mean? I thought, well, even if I was, that's a horrible thing to say, because if I was, then I would have taken that as an insult. What's wrong with that, right? Some of the things my mother used to come out with, I'll tell you. But anyway, joking apart, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. I don't know why that was brought to mind. I just remember wandering around this market thinking, I'm just here looking at flowers. And Mum is saying, Debs, you're not in gay pride. You know, put your brolly down. Everyone's going to think, you know, you're looking for a female mate. And I was like, Mum, for God's sake. She knows I'm not that way inclined. But it was the way she said it just shocked me. I was like, oh my God, Mum. It's that sort of person who said something because they just say it because they're thinking about it at the time. But what they don't realise is when it comes out of their mouth, it's quite insulting. Right? Or it's a bit out of order. Or it's a bit near the knuckle, right? And Cappy, that's how you feel. 3 of Cups. Cats, this is you on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off with this person. I think you're wondering, Cats, whether or not you should just let this go. You might have met their friends and you might have thought, well, yes, they're nice people. You know, nice people. But you may feel that when they're with their friends, they sort of all group together and they're a little bit off with you. Guys, let's have a look at the King of Cups. Let's have a look at the King of Cups. Tell us about the King of Cups. The 4 of Swords. Cappy, if you're sat in masculine energy, you might have thought to yourself, you know what, I care about this person, but I think I just need to heal. I think I just need to put away and heal myself, right? Because this is you thinking, I'm going to get hurt in this. If you're a feminine, Caps, you might have seen this person's soft side. If you're looking at a masculine here, you might have seen this person's soft side in the past. They didn't show you, you know, the angry person inside, the angry kid inside, right? 7 of Swords. You may have realised they hid quite a lot from you in the past. You might have thought they were trying to pretend to be someone they weren't. 5 of Wands. And this is you in the past feeling conflicted. You know, this is you treading on eggshells around this person thinking, oh, yes, I have feelings for this person, but wow, they are hard work. After that time, things might have settled. You might have thought, okay, well, you know, things are going quite well, thinking that this might be my person. What else were you considering in the immediate past? 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands can be somebody wearing a bit of a false mask. The most confident people in the world are actually deeply insecure underneath because they have to keep up this facade in case people see the wounded person inside. It can lead to narcissism. And that's not a word I band around, as you know. But, Caps, you might have thought this person always play acts, acting as if they are more intelligent than they are, or more beautiful than they are, more handsome than they are, around other people, giving it all that, you know. And this is you thinking, for God's sake, be yourself, be yourself. What were you thinking about in the immediate past, Caps? Yeah, Queen of Swords. That you could never be yourself around this person because you were afraid of what they were going to come out with. Afraid that any minute now they were going to come out with a humdinger and you'd be there with your mouth open thinking, I'm sorry, what did you say? Yeah, I'm getting the energy of someone who comes out with really harsh, unpleasant words, right? And then behaves like a child. Oh, did I hurt you? I'm sorry. You know, I didn't mean it. I love that sweater. I do. Even though it's something that you'd have on a Christmas tree. Yes, great sweater. Yeah, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. And you're there thinking, I don't know whether or not to be angry with this person or laugh at this person or with this person. This is someone who just says what they say, totally unfiltered. And in some scenarios, it can be funny. In some scenarios, you know, this is you thinking, I love the fact that this person just says what they think, but not when it's hurtful, not when it's unpleasant, not when they actually mean to say something unpleasant, but they say it with a smile. That is not right. That is unpleasant. And what you're recognizing is there's a side to this person that can be a challenge. Let's have a look at the 7 of Cups. Caps, you're confused, guys. It's as if I think I should spread my wings. I think I should see who else is out there. Queen of Wands. Whoever you are in the mix, Caps, you may find this person very attractive. They may find you very attractive. But you just can't deal with their unfiltered mouth. Their unfiltered mouth. Yeah. Yes. Because it makes you feel crap about yourself sometimes, Caps. And that's a horrible thing to deal with. I mean, if you're a guy, this is a woman who would say, oh, wow, look at that guy over there. Look at those abs. And you're there thinking, hang on, I'm with this woman. Why is she going on about a guy with abs? And then she might playfully poke your stomach and say, okay, darling, time to go to the gym, right? And you're there thinking, that's a horrible thing to say. Are you calling me fat? It's a sort of compliment. I mean, this is the sort of thing that she would come out with. Thinking, oh, yeah, you'd laugh it off. Yeah, you probably agree with her. But you're there thinking that was really hurtful. And you might sort of, you know, feel as if, all right, well, I want to spend some time on my own now. And then, you know, when you're on your own, you're there thinking, okay, maybe I should go to the gym. But no, I mean, Cappy, this is not what you should have to deal with, guys. This is not what you should have to deal with. Strength, yeah. I think, Caps, several times you've wanted to actually say something as in, that was really out of order, but you didn't. You didn't. Not going to say anything. Not going to say anything. Nope. Don't want to have an argument. So, Caps, in the immediate future, we have the Two of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Now, this is a female King of Pentacles. So this, you know, this could be you as a feminine, interested in a masculine who can be emotional. You could be a masculine into a feminine who sometimes sits in her masculine too much. This could be a same-sex connection. But in the immediate future, what you're thinking about is, I love this person, but blimey, there are several people within this person. They have switched personalities. 1 minute they're nice, the next minute they're awful, the next minute they're really unpleasant. And I don't know if I can deal with this. I don't know. All the while, Caps, this is someone really burdened because what they're thinking about is they know what they can be like. Of course, they know what they can be like, but they're afraid that maybe sometimes they push it too far. They may feel that every now and again, this is you thinking, I'm going to end it. They're worried you're going to end it. They're burdened. So Archangel Michael, when do we have the Two of Cups and the King of Pentacles for my Capricorns? Thank you, Michael. The 11th of September. Okay, he's pointing forward. 11th of September, 21st of September, October the 29th. Ooh, okay. Wow. I'm seeing somebody leaving a restaurant and the other person sat there looking at them leave. Okay, Cappy, there may be something that happens and it's the last straw and you may just get up and leave. You may, guys. I'm seeing somebody looking shocked and then just getting up very calmly and leaving the restaurant. Okay. Let's have a look at the Two of Cups. You do love this person, Capricorn, but wow. Can you deal with them? I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Capricorn, they tick a lot of your boxes. This is someone strong and stable. This is someone who may be beautiful. This is someone who you can laugh with. They may have so many attributes, but this flipping switch personality, you know, floors you. It's like 1 minute you're in heaven and the next minute you feel this person is the devil. Tell us about this energy. Oh, yeah. Cappy, 1 minute you're thinking, wow, I'm sat in the Nine of Cups. Wow, I love this person to death. And then the next minute they say something and it's a Tower moment. I'm sorry, what did you say to me? Right? Capricorn. Okay, so is something going to happen here? Yeah. Yeah, Caps. This is you falling silent, male or female. This is you falling silent, thinking, I thought this person might be my dream come true, but whoa, what did they just say? Tower. And this is you so shocked, you're speechless. You may have Pisces or Cancerian in your chart, Caps, for some of you. Three of Swords, heartbroken. Heartbroken. Yeah. Yeah. Because it's as if you love this person, but you just can't deal with them. You can't deal with them. You just can't deal with them. It's sad. It's sad. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Cappy, this is either you know, getting to the point where you're going to fire off and say something, or this could be a woman, and you may look at this woman, Caps, and think, wow, that's just a really horrible thing to say. That's a sharp, cutting, unpleasant thing to say. I don't think you're dealing with this anymore. I keep seeing this person just getting up and leaving. I don't think you're dealing with this anymore. Yeah, no, you're not. You're not. You may feel sad, you may feel down, you may feel that's so heartbreaking because there's so much about this person that you love, is what I'm hearing. You love this person, but you can't deal with their unfiltered mouth. What they say, how they say it, what they come out with. That other side of them that just spits out whatever they want to say when they want to say it. It's too much. Ace of Swords. It's too much. Cappy, this is you ending it. This is you thinking, okay, all right, okay, yeah, this is really done. This is really done. Now, whoever this person is, male or female, we have a feminine King of Pentacles here. They are burdened because this is them realizing, Cappy, this might be it. You might be ending it. Let's have a look at this person's energy. What is on this person's mind? Yeah, fascinating. 5 of Swords. If we look at this image, we've got a woman hiding behind a flower as if she's all sweet and innocent. But then we have her masculine side, which is in shadow. And he's broken, right? Yeah. 5 of Swords. What this person is thinking about is, I've sabotaged this. I've sabotaged this. I've sabotaged this. This is my fault, right? This is my fault, yes. Because of what I say. Because of how I say it. I should have learned by now to keep my mouth shut. I should have learned by now. But no. They know they've sabotaged this because of something they say, how they say it. No diplomacy at all. But Capricorn, 9 of Pentacles. I mean, this is someone who has a heck of a lot to offer. Heck of a lot to offer. And it's such a shame. It's such a shame. Male or female, this is someone with a lot to offer. 6 of Pentacles. But this is someone who may gossip a great deal. This is someone who may tell tales about you to other people. Oh, Capricorn said this the other day. Yeah, I can't believe it. And do you know what Capricorn does in private? I mean, you know, you're thinking, wow. My private life wouldn't be my private life because this person just tells everything to everyone. And this is just you thinking, I can't cope with that. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Wow. Capricorn, this might even be somebody who talks to other people about your sex life. You know? Oh, yes, well, it was great the other night, but it's not usually that great. Or, yeah, you know, I told him that he needed to work on it a little bit. Or I needed to tell her that she had to be a bit more adventurous. I mean, this is you, Cappy, maybe thinking, oh, my God, I've realized that he or she is talking to friends about our sex life. I mean, this is you thinking, oh, my God. No, right? You don't do that. You don't do that, right? Ace of Wands. Death, okay. What this person's recognizing is, Caps, is this is it. They could be a Scorpio. They could be a Scorpio. What this person's recognizing is this is it. Yeah. They've kind of ruined it. They've kind of ruined it, Caps. I think for you this is done. 8 of Wands between you two. Yeah, this is a conversation. And Cappy, you're leaving. It's like, you really said that to me. Okay, I'm off by now. This is you leaving the restaurant. This is you just going. Thinking, I just can't deal with this person anymore. Okay. All right. Now, Capricorn, what you're hoping is to maybe, after this time, concentrate on your finances, or you may be hoping to meet somebody else. I think, to be honest, this is done. But what makes me nervous, Cappy, is the final card is the 9 of Wands. Now, Caps, this may be this person coming back to you acting all wounded, right? Tail between their legs. I'm sorry, Capricorn, I didn't mean it. I love you. It might be. And this is you thinking, oh, no. I really don't think this is going to work. Let's have a look. Is this person coming back? Is this person coming back? Yes, I think they are coming back. But Capricorn, you're going to be a bit defensive, and I don't blame you guys. This is you thinking, oh no, do I really want to deal with this again? Do I really want to deal with this person again? King of Swords. Cabby, if you're a masculine, what you're thinking about is this is someone who switches from their feminine to their masculine. And that is something that's very difficult to, you know, manage. If, Cappy, you're a feminine, this is someone who can say horrible things, but then the next minute they say, I love you. And you're there thinking, well, yeah, that's great, but I can't deal with you. Is what I'm hearing. I just can't deal with you. Okay. Wow. I think, Cats, what you're going to say to this person is, I am really sorry, but I can't do this with you again. I really can't do this with you again. This is done for me. This is really done for me. You can't deal with this, guys. Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Cats, this might even have been someone that you had dated for quite a while. You're looking at the time you invested in this person, and what you're thinking about is, it is such a shame. But you know deep down, Caps, this isn't going to work. It's just not going to work for you, Empress. You may be dreaming of, if you're a masculine, meeting a woman who's grounded, mature, stable, doesn't fly off the handle, doesn't come out with horrible things, and then smiles and says, oh, but you know I love you. I mean, you may be looking for a woman who's much more measured. If you're a feminine, Caps, you're just thinking, I need to find a guy who is just really balanced, much more balanced. I can't deal with this up and down. I need somebody who is mature. Yeah. Yeah. I've got to be honest, guys. I think you are going to concentrate on your career. You could do something very creative. You could. And I think, Caps, you're just going to concentrate on being happy. Now, you could meet somebody in another country, from another country. You could meet someone in a working capacity who makes you happy. There may be a connection in the future with a Leo. But, Caps, I think you are walking away from this connection. Because what you're recognizing is, sadly, this person will never change. This person will never change. And every time they come out with something completely unfiltered, you have to recover. You have to take a step back and think, whoa, wait, that was really hurtful, or that was really painful, or where the hell did that come from? And it confuses you because part of you is thinking, are they saying these things on purpose to get a reaction out of me? Or does this person not understand that every time they say something like that, it hurts, it cuts, right? Yeah. So, Caps, you are going to manifest something brand new, whether or not it is you concentrating on your career, whether or not you are looking for somebody else, you are simply going to be manifesting happiness. And I love that, guys. So, let's have a look and see what the universe has to say. Here we go. Archangel Michael, what do we have from this deck, please, from the universe? This is the Enchanted Forest. Thank you, Michael. What do we have for my lovely Capricorns to close out their reading? Shine bright. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. Okay, shine bright. It's never a mistake to give of yourself. Some will take it for granted. Others may take advantage of it. Do not allow bad energies to overpower your light. Caps, that's you, guys. Shine bright. I think this person took your sweetness, your kindness for granted. They took advantage of your lovely nature, Capricorn. Don't allow bad energies to overwhelm your light. This person ended up taking your light, Capricorn, making you feel sad, down, angry, confused. And I think this is you walking away, guys. I do. And I think you're walking into a very happy future. So, Caps, I am leaving it there. I hope that's helped. Do let me know if this resonated for you. Take care of you guys. And, of course, I will be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon. Bye, guys.